Hello, everybody. I am Ashley Diet, and I'm so excited to be here with all of you. It's so much fun getting to be part of an in-person event, even if I'm just there virtually with you guys. I am from the United States. I live in Virginia on the East Coast specifically. I've been using Young Living and growing a business for about 6.5 years, and it's been an incredible journey. We have gone from falling in love with the product, which is absolutely amazing, and I have so many stories to share about it, all the way to visiting 6 of our farms and putting our hands in the dirt and being part of harvest. And my husband got to spend 2 weeks with Gary Young on his ranch while he was still alive. That's our founder. To buying our own farm and retiring my husband from active duty military and adopting a baby. So all kinds of things that we really just started with one drop, with deciding we wanted to say yes to our health and deciding that we wanted to be part of a non-toxic lifestyle that was really a movement, an organization, something that was going to allow us to ask questions, to get answers, to share with others in a way where we could connect and be part of it. And what I mean by that is I needed some guidance. When I ordered my starter kit, totally ordered it from a random blogger online after I decided that Young Living was the way to go, as the purest, most, we would say, most rare in purity. And I'll explain a little bit more about that. Essential oil company in the world, and the oldest and most well-respected essential oil company. I knew I needed nothing but the best when I was going to say yes to really integrating them in a way that wouldn't just be, oh, open a bottle, it smells great, but would really be life-changing for some conditions that we had at the time, and that some of them we still deal with. I have scoliosis, so pretty chronic pain. That was something we had to work with. And our kids weren't sleeping and had itchy skin. So maybe those aren't that much of a chronic thing. Oh, and we totally wanted to swap out our candles. We loved candles. We knew they were toxic and wanted to swap them out. So we were all about diffusing, and still are, as part of our journey. One of my favorite rituals in the morning is dumping water and then oils in all 7 of our diffusers that we have just downstairs in our house, because I love it to smell like good morning, wake up. Let's pretend we're waking up on the beach and it's always sunny, right? I mean, I know when it's dark outside when you wake up, you got to create some sunshine in your own home. So for us, we started learning about the heart of the company. So Young Living has been around for 27 years, and our founder and his heart, Gary Young, is an amazing man. And I don't say was, because he still is. He did pass away from the earth in 2018, but his spirit totally lives within our company, because he was, by nature, a wildcrafter, a farmer, and someone that would never take no for an answer. So when he wanted to find the best form of peppermint, instead of just going and planting peppermint where it would thrive, would grow great. Actually, peppermint grows well in my climate where I am in Virginia, but he was like, where does it grow best? And he discovered in South America. So he went to Ecuador, and wait for it, he cut out of the legit rainforest jungle, cut out a farm and started planting, and then eventually harvesting and distilling essential oils there. And all along that journey, also really found a heart for orphans there, and a heart for the undereducated and the impoverished. And we built a school, Young Living Academy, all kinds of sponsorship opportunities through that. And our foundation is so much stronger because he was able to give local people in that area jobs while he was also planting, right, crops in their native place. And that gives you the richest, most potent plant material that you then can distill down and get essential oils. So the science behind essential oils, I can talk about Young Living as a company all day. The science is really intriguing. Our bodies are always moving, and that is specifically through the oxidation of our blood cells. Our lymphatic system is always moving and cleansing all kinds of toxins out of our bloods. And each one of our cells work in a very specific way. So unlike any other species, we actually have a cell membrane that is meant to have receptor sites where we are able to let in good things and let out bad things. So not a cell wall like a plant, but cell membrane, just talking like, probably maybe high school biology, maybe middle school, you never know. And in our cells, we have our mitochondria. We have all kinds of other fun little scientific things that I'm not going to go into, and our nucleus of our cell and that cell membrane. So we have like free radicals and toxins, all kinds of environmental and food-based toxins that are broken down and then actually enter our cells through those receptor sites. And what happens is the good things that we are eating and the oxygenation we're getting from exercise, from food, we don't get it into our cells because the receptor sites, like they're supposed to get bad junk out, right? Like free radicals, cellular waste, good stuff in, like antioxidants, high levels of oxygen. And the cell receptor sites get clogged by BPA, so petrochemical byproducts, by many neurotoxins like fluoride, by all kinds of things that just by nature of like touching plastic, right? We're getting on our hands and like looking at all the things that a lid to a cup, like a pen, like I'm touching plastic all the time. And I think I lead a pretty non-toxic lifestyle. So we have to increase cellular communication. And the best way to do that is cleaning off the receptor sites and actually having your brain be able to communicate with your shoulder, because maybe your shoulder hurts, but your brain and your shoulder can't communicate because reception is cloudy, or I don't know, it's like bad Wi-Fi, right? It's disconnected, it's broken up. So like a good marriage must have good communication, so must our cells. So promise this will connect. So essential oils actually act as scrub brushes to our cell receptor sites. They're going to scrub off whatever's gotten in there and created that clog, and they're going to increase cellular communication, and they're going to increase the synergy that we have with our cells and our tissues and our organs and our organ systems. And it's an amazing thing to think about because it takes very tiny molecules for them to actually scrub away those toxins. And tiny molecules, I mean, guys, tiny means really tiny. There are 40 million trillion molecules in one drop of essential oil. That is more molecules in just one drop than cells in our entire body. And what that means is simply by me opening up this bottle and inhaling it, it's going through my nose, right, to my olfactory system, my olfactory bulb that actually is open to my brain. So essential oils are going to go in and they're actually going to affect my brain. They're going to actually go into the limbic region of my brain, which is our seat of emotions, and they're going to help with reprogramming, remapping. I mean, even genetic changes can happen because the tiny bits of molecular data, right, that can be changed in our brains and our organs from just the fact that we're getting essential oils in our body. So even if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to increase your health and vitality just by using them. They actually are going to go into your bloodstream in 26 seconds from application. So that means from like topically putting an oil on your body to it absorbing in your skin, 26 seconds in your bloodstream, and 20 minutes to every cell in your entire body. And that is amazing. I truly believe, because of my core belief set, that God created plants for us to use. And he created, that is not what I'm trying to say. He created us to not survive, but to thrive. And all of the plants were for our good, and not just for us to consume and eat, but for us to enjoy the oxygen they put off, their beauty, and to enjoy these beautiful essential oils that he put into each and every plant that we get to use, and they can change our body's composition and change our bodies. We know cellular memory carries on and is passed down generation after generation for 9 generations at least. That's all science can tell us now. So these essential oils in the plants do 3 things. They heal the plant, they restore the plant, and they protect the plant. If you've ever noticed, plants are really good at regeneration. They're really good at restoration. They're really good at like having part of them cut off and regrowing, which we're not great at. But those 3 job functions that God gave plants, with their essential oils being the key component in healing, restoration, right? Specifically, they do in our bodies. Essential oils work synergistically in our bodies exactly how they work in the plant. So that is something I am pumped and excited about. And it's an opportunity every day for me, not just to change my life through one drop and use it on me, but it's an opportunity for each and every one of us around the world to say yes to our health, to be the gatekeepers of our home, to believe that our families deserve nothing but the best, and to believe that our families can be better with just one drop, our businesses, our lives with just a drop. So, going on a little bit more about the science, and then I'll give it over to your amazing hostess, Chrissy, to get this party, is what I'll say, truly started, is that our fields are beyond the organic process. We actually have a process by which we're only using oils back on the plants for anything like, maybe controlling some bugs or other pests. We hand weed our farms. We actually make sure that soil is rested and ready to go with the certification process for our fields, that at least 7 years of data has shown that nothing toxic is growing there. It is amazing. And we even have some plants like the Melissa plant that is too precious. She can't even ever touch the ground. So we have to figure out exactly how to get the highest quality yield of essential oils from her. And it's after she's hand harvested, carried to the distillation chamber, put in there, put a cap on it, and get her going. And that's all the same day. So she never touches the ground. That is amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. As a member of Young Living, you can visit the farms, you can get your hands dirty, you can be part of harvest, you can smell, touch, see, taste, and be part of all of that. So I want you to think today and think to yourself, are you worth it? And after you say yes, because you truly are, you're a unique creation, you're absolutely worthy of using these amazing oils. But I want you to also remember you're the gatekeeper of your home. And what you don't know, you can't use. And what you don't have, you can't use. So if you learn something new, don't beat yourself up about maybe that candle or maybe not knowing that BPA clogs your cell receptors, but say yes to the next right step in your life and say yes to learning and to the journey. So thank you for sharing a portion of your event with me. I am planning to come to South Africa, and while it won't be your winter, but it'll be mine after the holidays. And I would love to hug you, to put some drops of oil all over you, and to hear what your favorite products are and hang out and grow our community together. Thanks so much for having me. And again, can't wait to see all of you and welcome you to our team.